This is my studio. It's where I paint. It's only a small room, but it's the best that I can afford. As you can see, it's pretty crowded. Not a lot of room. There was in the beginning, but I've got so many pictures in it now. I'm a bit squashed up. This is a few of things that I've done recently. This is my daughter and her boyfriend, and the idea of this picture is just really, as it was with all my pictures, really is figurative. I just love doing people, and so on this one, it's called Burnt Offering, and it's basically as a young couple who've just moved into their first place, so maybe a little bit messy, and the breakfast is well overcooked, and the cat's getting the burnt offerings. It's another one that I did a little while ago. 2 teachers at a school I worked at. Very pretty girls, and I thought it would be really nice to do a painting of them, and they chose the pose, which I thought was really amusing. There's another picture of my daughter that I did with her friend. I called this the new coat, and so it's just in her bedroom with all her things around. Again, trying to think of subjects that that I can put people into. This is another one of a couple of friends, and the idea of this one was just 2 people listening to each other through a wall. As you can see, we've got lots of things around, ideas for pictures. This is one that this is the base idea of one that I did recently that you can see on the computer. My walls are covered with pictures from exhibitions I've attended and pictures of friends. Kate Menua, who was seen at Blenheim Palace. My son and daughter at Tate. This is a picture that I'm working on at the moment. It's just a head in trees. So it's looking up from above, just to make try to make the composition slightly more interesting. I haven't got a name for it yet. Maybe underneath the canopy. It's a bit obvious, I suppose. When I'm not painting, I do quite a lot of drawing, and this is a drawing that I'm doing on and off. It's been on the wall now for probably about 2 or 3 months. Just do little bits to it now and again. It's just people sort of I've put in a street scene in an old holiday spot that I used to go to as a child, which is Margate. This one is called the Wishing Globe. Another teaching assistant at the school I was at. I just really like the composition. I got her to lie on the tables, and then, as with a lot of my pictures, I tend to sort of make up backgrounds as I go along. This one here is picture that I did, and the basic idea of this one was the fact that it was based on the Amy Winehouse song, and I thought when she died, I thought it was such a sad thing to happen. So I did this one and called it "Love Is a Losing Game." This is another painting I did about 4 or 5 years ago. It's based on the John Lennon song "Good Morning." Again, it was people from school, and that's me in an unusual state of wearing the trousers and the jacket. This is a picture that I did. I just fancied doing a figure, and I tried to think of some sort of theme to it. I'm still not 100% sure what the theme is, but it's basically just sort of rising for some sort of apocalypse, I think. And it's a new life. It's starting to rain, and in the distance you've got the light. I quite like the idea of thinking of backgrounds of pictures. This one is again sort of theme, sort of slightly made up thing, sort of coming from a dark tunnel with this girl, and the title of the picture's "Don't Know Why You Didn't Come," and it's basically picture coming from a dark street, and as you follow the picture through, I've got a double take, wanting to go forward and then looking back, and running from a street in Bath into a luxurious beach with a lovely red sun. Just my paint area. Again, all of a bit of a mess. I use Michael Harding paints. It's my current palette. Well, where I place the paint, and then my actual palette, which I use, is this one here. I tend to put on the paint in a slightly sculpture-y way, with my heroes being Lucian Freud, Jenny Saville, people like that, John Sargent. Obviously nowhere near that class, but trying. I find looking at people's workspaces when you go to studios absolutely fascinating. It tells the sort of story of the person, I think. In my case, I'm not quite sure what that is, but I think I can see from other people's. Well, this is it. This is my work area, and I hope you found it slightly interesting.